All right, Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 11th to the 17th of 2017, and this video is for Sidereal. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology, and so you do want to make sure that your sun, moon, or ascendant is in fact in Aquarius in this system. All right, so Aquarius, this week, a new beginning very early next week. So an important week as we gear up for this very important new beginning, which is going to be conjunct the Galactic Center, center of the galaxy, the middle of the Milky Way. When we have planets associated with this part of the sky, it's always very transformational, always very much about a rebirth. And for you, this is happening in the area of your career and your public image. So really good this week to reevaluate this area still. I think you already have been. We have Mercury retrograde through this 10th house. And as you continue to learn about career, productive life, achievement, success in your life, this big picture stuff, you're going to find this is setting the stage for the new beginnings around the corner. And the new beginnings, like I said, will be this old you being shed and this new you rising up out of these ashes. And this is the freeing energy, the empowering energy of this part of the chart, which after we've let some things go, not push them away, but these things that are just naturally falling away from our being regarding this area, fears, attachments, things like this, what's left is a much purer us, the essence of us rising out from this to empower us in this area. And in this case, create some new beginnings with this area involving career and public image. So let's look at that, but let's also look at this week in terms of how it's building up to this new moon here when we return. All right, Aquarius, so here is your chart for the week. There is all the planets up there in your 10th house. Top of the chart has to do with public image, has to do with productivity, achievement, success, our legacy in life, what we're leaving behind, what we're doing constructively for society, and is often career. So new beginnings with this around the corner. Again, this metamorphosis is taking place and just a really good week to learn about it. So let's look at what Mercury's doing here. We have Mercury retrograde. It's going to go over the sun Tuesday, Wednesday, suggesting the halfway point of this retrograde. So what have you learned this past week or two involving your career, involving big picture stuff in your life? And there could be some awareness about this Tuesday, Wednesday with that conjunction, some illumination of these things. And through that insight, yeah, continuing to learn about it. Be flexible, try a bunch of things, experiment. Usually it's good not to get involved with anything we can't get back out of during a retrograde, but try a bunch of things, experiment, be flexible, and you'll see, I think, that there's a lot to learn, and it's, again, assisting these new beginnings. Now, once we get into Friday, Mercury retrograde is going to go over Venus, and so this does suggest this re-examination of our values over the weekend. What is it we value about career? What is it we enjoy about career or this productive stuff? And through that, this is going to help create some new beginnings with this area because the new moon will be conjunct Venus as well, suggesting a new beginning with what we enjoy regarding our career. Now, Venus also does rule your 4th house, so over Friday, re-examining maybe matters pertaining to your home or your family or health, these personal things in life, because there's also going to be new beginnings regarding that. Also re-examine your belief systems. How do you view the world? How do you see what's possible? What's your worldview? Jupiter's recently gone into your 9th house this middle part of December and will be there for 2018, suggesting that your whole belief systems and your adventurous side and your open-mindedness is expanding now. Your adventurous side. So re-examining that stuff as well, because there will be this whole new perspective on life and a new life path in many ways with this new moon as well. So this weekend, it's the balsamic phase. It's the ending phase of the current cycle. So it's not quite the time of new beginnings. The external stuff will be next week and for the coming weeks. So this weekend, it is about listening. It is about getting in touch with our inner guidance, shedding some things, letting some things go that can facilitate this whole process. Again, not pushing it away, but just allowing the things that naturally want to go. And it can be very freeing this weekend, actually, just generally. And that's because the sun is going to be trining up to Uranus squaring Chiron, which is suggesting that there's been this immense freedom of your self-reliance that you've had developing this past 8 years, developing more of the freedom of being self-reliant. What it's like to be free when you're self-reliant, or what's like to be self-reliant and the freedom that comes from that, both. So this is about accessing your inner resources, your natural gifts, and the freedom that is derived from that. And this is very much supporting the career stuff. This is your sense of self-worth, your self-reliance, your self-value, and even the material life. In fact, like resources, finances, some freedom there that is supporting you with these new shifts and changes. Now, if any wounds do come up about self-worth or whatever with this stuff, because Chiron is going to be squaring up to the sun and the new moon, do be aware of that. Heal some wounds. Again, great weekend for that internal stuff. Healing wounds, if any come up, and that's also facilitating this new transformation, this new rebirth taking place for you in your productive sector. All right, Aquarius, have a great week. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet checked out the yearlies, be sure to check those out. I put those out last week. And also there's a 20% discount for personal readings. So if you like a detailed look at 2018, be sure to check out that link as well. So have a great one, Aquarius. See you all next time.